It's as big as a great white shark.
Was a swordfish.
I got a bite.
A Wall Street shark against the shark from Macau, and who will win?
Oh.
Hey, Fred, look at that. It's tonight's dinner.
And this is dinner for 10 people.
Look out, his buddy's coming to help him. What a beauty. Nothing to report, Captain. It's a delicate area. I was against coming fishing in these waters. This area is dangerous. I don't want pirates to find us. Warn me if you see anything.
Aye, aye, sir. As you say, sir.
I've reported on the events in the Great War, the Russian Revolution, the uncovering of Tutankhamun's tomb, and the conquest of the North Pole. It simply goes on and on.
You like to cover exciting events.
Happens to be my trademark, ma'am.
Just call me Nugget.
Nugget?
Tell me, Mr. Vance, have you ever considered doing a story about me?
Well, it's not a bad idea.
My life is just one grand adventure after another.
Which grows grander by the day, especially when Nugget herself tells it.
Just fly the airplane. That's what I'm paying you for, St. Clair. Where was I? Oh, yes. Did I tell you, Mr. Vance, that I
And smile. Now, hold it.
Pirate from starboard! Pirate from the starboard bow!
Fire!
Captain, do something, please.
It's a Malaysian junk. We're unarmed. We haven't got a chance.
St. Clair, there's a boat being chased by a junk. Bring her down closer. They're pirates.
Let's go see.
What are you doing, St. Clair? This is a passenger plane, not a warplane.
Don't worry about that.
Go ahead, scare them. You don't care about me at all, do you?
They're coming to help us.
What are you gonna do, boss?
Dive right at him.
You're out of your mind.
Dive at them, St. Clair. Go ahead.
Bring it down. Boss, we've been hit.
It's not too serious, but we can't get too far with it. We're gonna have to put down on the water.
It's always the same with St. Clair. You leave on a cruise and you end up on a crusade.
You know him quite well.
Enough, I'd say. But I don't know for how much longer.
What are they doing?
Where are they going? We're saved. They're running away.
We're gonna crash, boss!
Don't worry, I'll get her down all right.
Well done, St. Clair. I really thought that this was the end.
Well, you know when you know your aircraft. Chew, get out of the water!
The boss, help, sharks!
Chew, here, hurry! The sharks are behind you! St. Clair! I got you!
That was close. Thanks, Vance.
Some race. Too bad I didn't have a camera.
You flatter me, but believe me, I prefer to remain anonymous.
Too bad.
Besides, we're not short of story material around here. You'll soon see.
For a journalist, your reflexes are marvelous, Mr. Vance. Your story about me is getting off to an interesting start.
Later, Miss Nugget. I think we have some visitors. This looks like my story. That is, if they let me finish it.
Do you really think that this is the right time to draw attention to yourself, Nugget?
Oh, would you just leave me alone?
What do they want from us, boss?
I'd like to know that myself, Chew.
They don't look like they'll attack us.
No, and it's really piqued my curiosity. The pirate leader's a woman.
I know who she is. It's Licho Sam. She's known as a real terror.
I didn't think you had a rival on this map, Miss Nugget.
What are you doing here?
We had a slight accident, or haven't you noticed it yet?
Are you the pilot?
Yes, I am. My name is Yves St. Clair. And this is Chew, my right arm. Miss Nugget, singer and great adventuress. And Paul Vance, an American journalist.
You made me lose a rich prospect, Mr. St. Clair, because you are either very bold, sir, or very foolish.
Well then, the choice is yours, madam.
And insolent as well. You know, I like that. It could be useful. Bring them here!
Do something, St. Clair. They're going to take us hostage.
I'm not so sure.
What are you doing in this area, Mr. St. Clair?
I'm taking Vance, the American journalist, to Shanghai. He wants to write a series of stories on the hidden face of the Orient.
And instead of continuing quietly on your journey, you decided to intervene in a situation that doesn't concern you at all.
I never thought about it at all, Madame Licho-san. The boat was in danger and I reacted, that's all.
So you know my name.
And your reputation as well. You're known not to show any mercy.
There is no mercy for hypocrites, liars, and traitors. But I promise you on my honor that not a single victim of my acts ever lost a drop of blood because of me.
Your victims have lost other things. Their jewels, their money.
Yes, I am a pirate, Mr. St. Clair, and do you know why? Because 2 years ago, my husband was arrested and put to rot in a prison because he criticized the government. We lost everything, and if I rob rich foreign tourists, it's only to raise the money that will free him from that prison.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband, Madame Licho-san, but unfortunately...
I don't want your sympathy, Mr. St. Clair.
Oh.
Tell me, what state is your airplane in?
The motor was damaged by a bullet, but I think we can repair it.
I have a proposition to make, Mr. St. Clair. It's a matter of life and death.
And so it was at the age of 15 that I decided to become a diva. You aren't taking any notes.
I have the memory of an elephant.
Good, if you say so. Where was I? Oh, yes, diva. I imagine myself on the great stages of the world.
And so?
Her husband is being held on an island 60 miles from here.
You don't think it's a family trait, do you?
No, it was a political incident. He was in prison for criticizing the state, or at least that's what she says.
And what do you think?
I think it's true. She needs us to free him, or at least our airplane. And a pilot.
Did you agree?
Yes.
I don't know her, but I'd say she was a very honorable woman.
I think you're right. She's an amazing woman.
It's on her that I gotta base my lead story. Now, how do I tell that to Miss Nugget?
Good luck.
Mr. Vance, wherever did you disappear to? We have a lot of ground to cover.
I wouldn't mind having a bit of a nap, Miss Nugget. The day's been a bit trying.
Come on, before I forget the thread of this idea.
She's extraordinary. We're in the middle of a crisis and all she can think of is herself. You think you can make a little miracle there?
You know me, boss. I'm working on it.
Could you spare me a couple of minutes, Madame Laicho-san?
Yes, of course.
This trip you're making, boss, is it gonna be dangerous?
Of course not, Chew. Routine.
All right, I get it.
I won't fool you. It could be risky.
We could sit down here. Mr. Sinclair, I'm counting on your ability as a pilot.
And I'm counting on a bit of luck.
I have absolute trust. Over here, there's jungle, and the prison is there. We'll have to land about 9 miles from this point, here.
Is there a road there?
Yes, but it's used by the soldiers guarding the prison, which means we have to go through the jungle.
That sure won't be any picnic.
That's good. Now all we have to do is take off.
I'm coming with you, St. Clair. And there's no way you're going to dissuade me.
It's impossible, Nugget. It's much too dangerous.
Dangerous? After everything I've gone through because of you. I risk my life every time we do something together.
Wait a minute. It's usually the other way around. Come on, what's really going on?
Well, if you think that I'm going to let that pirate lady convince Vance to write an article about her instead of me...
So that's what it's all about.
You keep your nose in your own business, St. Clair. I'm going with you, and that's final.
Ready for takeoff?
Roger, boss.
Tell me, how did you manage to convince Nugget not to come with us?
Oh, we just had a heart-to-heart talk.
And that worked for you. Teach me that trick when we get back.
Let's say we came to an understanding.
Untie me! Untie me right now!
Are you sure we shouldn't have brought some men with us, St. Clair?
You know, Madame Laicho-san, sometimes less is more.
There it is!
We're soon going to have to find a place for the night.
I hope it won't be too far. I'm bushed.
You've been staring up at the sky for ages now, Chew.
I was born under a shining star, boss. I feel so at home under the stars at night.
You're a very lucky boy.
And you, boss?
Where I was born is a long way from here. Excuse me, Chew. Thinking about your husband?
Yes. I'm worried about what state he'll be in when I find him.
We'll get him out of there at any cost.
You've saved my life, you know,
Me?
by giving me hope again.
Do you see him?
No. I just hope he's still alive. It's him. I'm sure of it.
How do we get him out of there?
I have an idea.
So, anything to report?
Everything's secure here.
Are you like Josen's husband?
Yes.
I'm a friend. Hurry!
I can't walk anymore.
I'll meet you at the airplane!
Chew, don't!
Hey, you guys, this way!
Around this way, I'm certain of it.
On up! Just a little bit farther.
We're nearly there.
All right, man. Cover the area. Don't let them get away!
Come on, Chew, where are you?
Hey, Mom!
Attaboy. We're taking off.
adventure, St. Clair. I finished my first story, and frankly, I think it sizzles.
I don't doubt it.
And I'm on my second.
It's like I told you, Vance. We're not short on stories here.
Well, I'm sure if I followed behind you, they'd come tumbling one after the other.
Have you lost something, Mr. Vance?
My latest story. I thought I left it lying here on my desk.
Oh, yes. Your story about that lady pirate. How awful.
It's you, isn't it? You're the one who's taken the story.
Me? What are you talking about? Oh, I could help you find it, though. Under certain conditions.
Which
Oh, nothing very complicated. For someone who's as talented as you.
the on you. Why shouldn't I be surprised?
Well, now, where were we then?
You were 15, dreamed of being a diva.
Oh, that's it. Why don't we start at the beginning? I don't want to forget a thing. You remember that I won my first singing contest when I was 7.
And now, the